Hello everyone. TEDs usually, when they talk about education, they talk about educating children. I agree with the importance in education in early years, but as a university student, and for 6 years now, all undergraduates, I will be talking about education in the university system. So first of all, I must mention that I was recently diagnosed with ADHD, so my talk will be from the point of view which is said to be a learning disorder. So, due to ADHD, I have impulsivity, I have energy to get things done, and the problem is, I have low attention span, and if stuff doesn't attract my attention enough, I just soon lose interest in it. So I'm a bit more different from the average university student profile, because when it doesn't attract my attention, I just fail the courses. So why am I telling these? I believe that an extreme or different condition may help to guide the usual condition to improve or enhance the usual condition. So about my university education, briefly, I got a 0.0 GPA after my first semester. It took me 17 tries to pass my maths and physics courses, and my 4-year education will be ending after 6 years. But I learned something from these failures. It wasn't that bad. I found out what I wanted to do and what I was good at doing. So I found that I wanted to be a neuroscientist. But the problem was I was in a chemistry major. Now, okay, I made this graph, and it's about my averages. My maths and physics courses average have a 1.7. My chemistry courses is 2.5. My current GPA is 2.6. But my neuroscience-related classes is 3.6. So we can just change the x-axis to interest in classes, because as my interest increases, my average increases as well. And they say, you have a learning disorder. This is not a disorder. I mean, 3.6 is fine. So why am I talking this much about what I can and can't do? Like I said, 3.6 with a disorder. So what about the other students who don't have a learning disorder? You give them a class, and they mostly pass the classes. There are a bunch of students who never got an F. I have 20. So are these students really achieving their best? Are they fulfilling their potential, or are they just passing their classes blindfoldedly? Also, I must mention that we all talk about what to do after graduation. We must get into a good job, and we don't know what to do. Some of us do, some of us don't. But it's a general belief is high GPA leads to a good job. But what is a good job? Is there like a general group of jobs defined as good? So I believe we must find our own definition of a good job, and I believe this definition lies in where our interest and where our passion is. Because as far as I know, if you don't like what you're doing, you're probably not doing it well. So success lies in passion. So we must find our interests to find the definition of our good job. So, in this situation, is the system really helping us, and is the system helping itself? I believe that education must be much more flexible. In my department, chemistry, we have 80% of our classes common and compulsory. And are we 80% the same? Let's think of an example. Someone wants to be an environmental chemist, like maybe he's the future global warming solution finder, and we make him take 3 physical chemistry courses and physics courses about how capacitors work, and we just, okay, we make him take those. And instead of those classes, if he could take environmental chemistry, like some environmental systems classes, or sociology and politics classes according to the area, or urban, regional, and planning, some stuff related to his area of interest so that he can do better in what he wants to do. So, but According to Google, there are 10,000 universities worldwide. Not all of them offer a natural science degree, of course, but maths, physics, chemistry are found in large numbers. So, first of all, do we need this many chemistry or other natural sciences undergraduates? Like, we should remember that these undergraduates are not really specialized in any topic. They just know the general thing. And we wait them to do their masters or PhDs to really specialize in a topic. But to do a master's, to get accepted to a master's, you should have an high GPA. And to have an high GPA, you should pass all your classes with good grades. And these all classes include those classes which were not related to the interest of that person I just mentioned. They don't include environmental chemistry. Down goes his GPA, down goes his master's, and we just lost the future global warming solution finder. No, this is not logical. Okay, also one more thing. In our age of 18, we're expected to pick our area of study. Well, this is a big thing. I mean, thank you for the trust, but most likely we're not that proficient at that age. And as I say, although we need flexibility, we also may need guidance. This picking area is a life-changing decision, and at the age of 18, we can't even pick what to wear to school, because... Okay, sorry. I like this cartoon very much. It's about how the little fish can climb the tree. We all have our differences, our different interests, and different talents. And expecting the same thing from all of us isn't helping. First of all, this is about examination, but education is a much more important step. There are different types of students. There are visual learners, there are auditory learners, tactile learners, there are students studying better in a group setting, studying better by themselves. There are nocturnals, diurnals. I mean, nocturnal students aren't just too lazy to get up for the morning classes. We just can't function enough. It's our system. So, education must be much more flexible in this sense also. We are in a new era. We have online learning, and it is really fast right now. So if a teacher, for example, could provide the students with just audio tapes of the 9 a.m. lecture so that students could listen to them at 9 p.m. If they are nocturnal, they will be more efficient at 9 p.m. and learn the topic. Expecting a student to learn that precise topic at that precise day, at that precise hour, it's too limiting. We are not robots, and we need more flexibility for a better outcome. So, like I said, let's remember the students who just pass their classes out of habit. You give them a course, they say, okay, I'll pass it. So, like I said, I was lucky to have a learning disorder because I found what I wanted to be. But how they can find, like, will they find what they want to be? We are not provided with so many options, and without the options, we don't even know what we like. We need more options, and without these options, the system will be producing the same individuals over and over again, and like I say, we are not the same at all. Also, one more thing, this system must trust us also. For example, I was excluded from the lifespan and development class because I was in a chemistry major, and that class was for psychology students. I mean, we are maturing with time, and we are finding our own way. We don't need anybody blocking us. We need encouragement. We need them to encourage us. And if we are lost, we may be lost. We need guidance. We need help. It's that simple. So, fulfilling the individual's potential is not an individualistic cause, it's for the whole society. So, flexibility in education, guidance through the way, and faith in the belief, in our belief of what we can do. Thank you.